Good afternoon.
Hello, Dylan. How you going?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good. I think we're going to have to quickly move through this one. Apologies to everyone who has tuned in. Just running a few minutes behind, just tech issues. What else but tech issues? Hi to everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We've got our owner on site, and we've heard that, unfortunately, her battery is draining her phone. We hope to be able to show you the entire apartment today. If for any reason we lose connection because of the battery, we'll have to reschedule this. So without further ado, we're going to cross over to our live correspondent in Hall Street, Cheltenham, where we've got our client ready to go.
Beautiful. And just quickly, hello to the current 22 viewers that are joining us live at the moment.
Amazing. So just a quick overview, guys, of how this is going to work today. We are going to show you the property, both inside and out. And as mentioned, if all of a sudden the screen goes black, we sincerely apologize. We've done everything we possibly can. Batteries have a mind of their own. But please understand today, this is not a professional production. It is via our owner's own phone. We are not using any wide angle lenses. In fact, unfortunately, we couldn't get the landscape to work. So everything's going to be in portrait. If at any time you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat or send Dylan or I a text. Our numbers will appear on the screen shortly, and we'll obviously get back to you with any answers. If we can't answer, we'll reach out to our client. So that's what we've got today, this beautiful apartment in Hall Street, in the heart of it all. We're going to, so we have access from the street, as you can see. It being a street front apartment, you can take this entry leading straight into your courtyard, or otherwise you can go in the main entrance. This is great for guests and friends and so forth, or for yourself, obviously, but for anyone else, delivery drivers, Uber Eats, the postman, the front entrance is just only around the corner, and we're going to give you an insight into what the building looks like. So let's just have a look there. How many apartments in the entire complex? Let's have a look at the last mailbox. We have, all in all, hang on a sec, 1, 2, 3, oops. Well, there's not 217 apartments for one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's just go across. I think all in all is about 30 odd, but we'll be able to confirm that with everyone. So this is a quality build. There are so many apartments on the market in and around the area, but this one stands out. The quality is far superior than a lot of the other apartments.
One of the local residents.
Yeah, one of the local residents. And as you can see, you'll be able to see when we show you inside, you'll understand why this quality is significantly greater than a lot of the other properties. You know, as far as apartments go, you can probably pick a 2-bedroom up for as little as 400,000. But then there is the quality aspect as well. Nice entrance, tiled. You've got high ceilings all throughout, even in the corridors. Gives you a really nice sense of space. So G03, here we are, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and approximately square meterage. Oh, is it locked, is it? Oh, here we go. Awesome. Okay. Front door, directly on our left-hand side is the main bathroom. We're going to show you this while we're here. I love this bathroom, and you can tell this is a quality bathroom from the tiling to begin with. You have feature tiling throughout the property, and you have beautiful mosaic in the shower. Large step-in shower. Floor-to-ceiling tiles. And, of course, a really nice vanity with storage. Bathroom goals indeed. Really nice styling as well. Let's come across to the vanity area. Oh, can we just show the vanity? Yep. And with that storage there, that is, so your mirror does have storage behind it. If you just open it, maybe we won't, but you do certainly have storage behind that. And yes, Shane Ablaze from the block will be very, very pleased with face level storage. You need it. You need as much storage as you can get.
You've obviously been watching The Block, Ange.
Biggest fan ever. Biggest fan ever. So we have the main part of the home. So as you can see, what I love about this apartment is from the front door, you can see directly down the center of the apartment out through to the courtyard. So once again, with this live stream, obviously there's only so much you can see through a camera, but in person, super, super impressive. So we have the kitchen area leading to dining, leading to living. The kitchen is fabulous. You've got a two-tone here, black and white, best colors of the color palette, especially when they belong to Collingwood as well. Quite the comedian on the spot. But what you've got is a gas cooktop, you've got an electric oven, and in terms of appliances go, if we can do a bit of a zoom to show the brand of the appliances. Ilvi appliances, beautiful. So you've got the gas cooktop and the mirrored splashback from behind. And therefore, there's no reason why you can't look sensational even while cooking up a storm. So from a distance, the kitchen, quite outstanding. You know what I love about this kitchen? That the furthest cupboard, when you pull it out, you can see the cabinetry and the mechanism inside of that. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one with all the fixtures. Yeah, awesome. So from the top to toe, a great pull-out pantry, making the use of that cupboard space through there. Beautiful. And I believe every single other door and cupboard as well, they're all soft close. Yep. Yep, beautiful. And if you step back a little bit, we can see that whole kitchen area. Yep. As you would know, apartment buyers, a lot of apartments tend to have only half of this, being the back part, which we call a little kitchenette. But here we have a full-size kitchen, stone throughout with, is it a waterfall? No, not quite. Yes, a waterfall edge as well. We also have a concealed dishwasher in through here, just underneath. So we have the full dishwasher behind the cupboard. There you go. Perfect. And we also have a built-in microwave at the opposite end as well. Stainless steel finish, its own little cavity space as well, blending in nicely with the black. So a really nice black and white feature kitchen. If we can have a look at the kitchen, just take a few steps forward if you can, and just look back on the kitchen once again, that would be amazing. So you're standing there preparing meals, preparing drinks while your guests, your family, your friends, whenever we're allowed to have them, of course, they're all just taking in the surroundings. Beautiful presentation. Table, dining table for 6, could easily fit a dining table for 8 through there. And then as we look towards the living space that adjoins, beautiful. At the end there, we can just stay there for now, but actually, can you just go across to the wall on the other side of the dining table so we can just see the living space? Now, because we've also got the phone in portrait mode, it isn't showing the width of the property. I can promise you the width of it is far bigger than what you're seeing here. You also have these stacker doors. There's 3 separate doors. They all open across, double glazed, very heavy, high quality doors right there. Beautiful. Can we make our way through to the main bedroom, please? Guys, if you have any questions, please put them into the chat as mentioned. So the main bedroom fits a double or queen size bed and bedsides as well. And if we go straight across, you can see also the little light well, and we've made the most of it through here. And we've got a study setup. Now, we see these little light wells in many apartments. Can you pan all the way to the top? So that's a floor-to-ceiling window. And we've got roller blinds, of course, throughout, full block-out blinds. This window also is double glazed. You can put a desk, you can put a chair, you can put a bean bag. You can fit that out as storage. I've seen open hanging rails where people can just add additional clothes and racks. A really cool space. So if we pan around to the rest of the bedroom, from here, we can go over to the walk-in robe. Now, the walk-in robe, so this is where the quality comes in, because this walk-in robe you will not see in your average apartment. Firstly, the cabinetry, the quality of the finish is exceptional, but wait till you see some of these features. This little hanging rod, if you want to grab that, and let's show our viewers what that is. So from a distance, it might be hard to see, but it's a hanging rail. If we can put the phone back as far as possible, yep, it brings down the rail. So that takes advantage of all that height. You can hang dresses, pants, whatever you like. So, and that's an easy access. And then once you push that back up, it goes back up to the very top. And it's out of the way. So that's the full height of the ceiling. And the ceiling is somewhere between, I think, 2.6 and 2.7 meters high. So you've got below that, you've got some pull-out drawers. Now, where are those fancy things that I really like? How many times have you seen an apartment with a jewelry drawer? Cufflinks, jewelry, necklaces, rings. Never seen that in an apartment. Fitted out beautifully. So it's not only featured in this wardrobe, it's featured in the second wardrobe as well. Not only that, let's show people on the other side at the very, very bottom what they can store. A shoe rack. This is the first apartment I've seen that has a shoe rack. Now, you're probably thinking I've got more shoes than that, but at least there's a home there specifically for some very special shoes. So as a whole, if we can maybe step back to try to show as much of the robe as possible. So there is more towards the left as well. It's just hard to show. So, of course, through the robe, we're going to get to the ensuite. And again, it's in the same tones as the main bathroom. But once again, we have a large walk-in shower. The vanity, you've got storage. Behind the mirrors, you've got no, it's not a, I always mistake that for a double vanity, but that's the mirror reflection on the opposite side. So it just gives you a sense of space. Do you want to just show even how that mirror looks? So if you pan around across to the right. Yep, there you go. You can practice your dance moves in your bathroom. Create some TikToks in your bathroom. So look, jokes aside, quality, good tiling, feature tiling, doing those little mosaics is a very expensive fit out. So to have such a high quality bathroom is a big, big plus. Beautiful. Anyone has any questions, please let us know. If there's anything you want to have a look at in more detail, please let us know. What we're going to do now is show you bedroom number 2. So all in all, I believe the internal space is somewhere around 83 to 84 square meters, which is an outstanding size for an apartment. This is bedroom number 2. It's a beautiful bedroom and, you know, probably one worth fighting for because it gives you courtyard access.
What would you prefer, courtyard access or the walk-in
ensuite.
robe and ensuite?
I don't know. I'm torn. If I was living on my own, I'll just alternate.
But you enjoy making your TikTok videos, so maybe the ensuite might be better suited for you.
There you go. Find me on TikTok. So this robe as well features the same cabinetry. Let's show what the robe looks like on the inside. So we've got the same feature cabinetry. We've got hanging rails for pants or for ties, for jeans. And once again, you've got on the other side that jewelry pull-out drawer as well. So you've got two levels. You've got the top level, which is the jewelry drawer, which is magnificent. And if you tuck that jewelry drawer in on its own, you then have a full drawer on its own. So obviously a space for many other things. And then you've got a couple more drawers behind that as well. If you can show us all the way to the top as well, please, if you could stand at a distance, and you can see that you've got that hanging rail once again, and that goes all the way to the top. Is there anything above that? Is there any more shelving, or is that where it ends? Okay, so it goes all the way to the top, which is fantastic. And if you can just slide those doors across so we can see the other robe once again. So you've got storage up above, and does that have the shoe rack underneath as well? There you go. Once again, for your best of best Louboutins and all sorts of things. Beautiful. So in through here, bedrooms are carpeted while the living space has the timber floors. And as mentioned, you've got those beautiful stacker doors from the courtyard that can take you outside. Double glazed doors opening all the way up. We've sold a number of apartments in this building. Some people love to have obviously a bed, a second bedroom. However, a lot of people have made use of it as an office. What better way to have an office that has, of course, fresh air coming through, lots of natural light, and the rest of it. So if we can stand from the corner, let's take in this magnificent courtyard. Decked out, absolutely courtyard goals, slightly elevated, easy to maintain. Those timber floors, those boards across the deck have been recently just resurfaced as well. A nice coat of paint over them, a nice glossy coat. And of course, you've got your garden bed as well. And you can do whatever you like in here. You can put plants of your choice, yuccas, easy care plants, flowering plants, fruit trees, veggie trees. You can do whatever you like here. It's all on title and it's all yours, which is just beautiful. Some of it is undercover, but a lot of it is open air as well. You could put a big market umbrella if you wanted to have some undercover space. And then, of course, as mentioned, that's your front entrance, and you can use it as it wish. Could you go down those steps, please? And then let's look back at the courtyard from that area so everyone can have a look what it's like. My doggy. Yeah, that's beautiful. Really, really nice. Imagine some nice solar lights in that garden just illuminating at night. That'd look beautiful. So viewers, that big pot that you can see, that big white pot, that's also staying. Beautiful big, is it like a banana leaf plant, I think? Yeah, that's staying. Very expensive, very heavy. So let's just walk up to the living space if you can, but not go inside. So if you're sitting out in your courtyard, that's what you're looking at. And once again, because the phone is in portrait mode, it does look a little bit tighter, but yeah, in person, I wish we could pan it around, but the phone isn't rotating, unfortunately. So you get the idea of how wide this is. So viewers, another very important thing here is we've got basement car parking for one. It's not a car stacker. It's a regular basement car park. And that access is from that street as well. You also get a storage cage on that same level as well. There's only 3 levels of apartments: ground floor, first floor, and second floor. But of course, it's the ground floor that's always the most desirable. And that's why we've got so many viewers that have tuned in today. Location-wise, literally a short stroll to the local Sharman Road shopping precinct, cafes, restaurants, bars, takeaway stores, you name it. your local IGA, and then, of course, Southland is only up the road. It's a very, very short drive away. As you can see here, you can fit a 2-seater couch. You've got your TV unit, and I think there's also a freestanding chair as well, just an occasional chair. So you could fit this area out and space for guests, more larger couches, suites, whatever you decide to do.
Sorry, Ange, we do have a question coming in from
Yep.
Cara, just asking what the orientation is in the
From
courtyard.
Yep.
Cara, the orientation is northeast.
Yes.
So on the corner, on the left-hand side, on the corner there, that's due north. And so you do get a lot of morning light as well as natural light till about late afternoon.
Yeah, so you get all that morning sun coming in through the courtyard, which will be absolutely amazing. And then in the afternoon, the sun will be behind you, so you can get to enjoy an afternoon meal in your courtyard without the big, that westerly sun streaming on you. Beautiful. Thanks for your question. If anyone else has any questions, please reach out. And I'm super pleased that we haven't lost the feed. That battery is going. So across the road, yes, there isn't another apartment complex going up, but that's what happens when you are in the hub of a suburb. You do expect to see construction, just like this apartment complex has gone up, but of course that's way over the other side. You've got parking in your complex, you've got visitor parking in your complex, and everything that you could need down in the shopping village is a short stroll away. We've sold so many apartments in this complex and nearby, and how often do we bump into clients down on Sharman Road, Dylan? All the time.
Very, very often. It's funny how long a quick rush to the local sushi shop can take in between meetings, because you run into one client, you run into another, and no, you're always up for a good chat.
Yeah, we sold another apartment in this complex not long ago. It was bigger, slightly bigger. So there's your clothesline as well, all compact, all complete. And we didn't show the laundry. We do have a Euro laundry in here as well for everyone. Let's go in and have a look. So, of course, everything that you could need in your property is here. You don't need a laundromat. We've got it all figured out through here. The property itself is between 3 and 4 years old, one owner. Our clients purchased it off the plan. Split system, as you can see there. There's your video intercom as well. And you've got good storage facilities in through here. Yep, so there's your video intercom. Just buzz in. And again, guys, this is where you can see the quality, because I believe that bench is stone. Is that right, camera person? Can you nod up and down if it's stone? Yes. I think we did a live stream just earlier and we went into the laundry and it was laminate. So to have stone in your laundry really shows the level of detail that the developer went into at that time. Storage cupboard underneath, storage cupboard up above as well, I believe. Yes, there you go. And there's a little hanging rail as well. Super cute. If you can just go backwards so we can see the laundry at a distance, please. Fantastic. And then beside the laundry, we have more storage available as well. Well, let's just fold that door away. There you go, guys. So typically with apartments, the biggest concern is storage. You have linen facilities through there, and yep, you can throw in vacuums and so forth. And then if you can just go back at a distance, please. What I want to highlight here is if you don't want those shelves, you can take them out. So you can put your brooms, you can put your vacuums, you can put your mop bucket, and maybe put those, what do you call them? Flexible kind of shelves. You can pop them up higher. So that way everything has a space. You don't have to sit putting your broom in the shower or even in your bedroom. Everything has a space and everything has a home. Yep, there you go. And you can put in as many shelves or as few shelves as you like. So as mentioned, there's split system, heating and cooling, ground floor. So to get to the car space, you can either take the stairs down or take the lift. We're going to show you outside again, guys. So hang in there. We've got nowhere else that we have to go. And again, you see the building and you see the level of detail. Glass panel, nice fixtures, nice fittings, and there's the lift directly. So if you park your car, you come in off the lift, and of course your apartment is just across the walkway, or you take the stairs. Now, we would love to show you the car parking, but of course, once you get into the basement, we'll probably lose our feed, so we won't go there. But one thing that you'll probably realize if you've seen lots of apartments is you can tell a lot about an apartment complex by the corridors as well. My mum lives in an apartment. When we were searching for one, we saw many, many very, very average properties, tiny little corridors, dark, dingy, too hot, too cold. But you can see how spacious, how clean it is as well.
Especially for the body corporate as well. Sorry to interrupt, Ange. Body corporate, you're looking at approximately $3,285 per annum. So that's a little over $800 per quarter. But that includes your administrative and maintenance fund there as well. And the one main concern that a lot of buyers do have that we've noticed is that when they see body corporate fees and then they see the property, what they want to do is they want to make sure that they make sense. They want to know where the money's going. They want to see the complex looking neat, tidy, presentable. And this complex here, I mean, you don't need to say much more. You can see where the money's going. And it really is a place that you can call home.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I couldn't agree with you more. You want to know if you are, those out-of-pocket expenses, you want to know that's going to a good place. So building insurance is covered, of course. All your public liability is covered. You, as an owner, would just be taking care of your contents, which is standard across the board. I mean, how pretty does that look when you're coming home? I mean, out of lockdown, this would typically be the kind of time you might be coming home. This is what it would look like. And I wish I could show you a landscape view. But yeah, it's so beautiful. High ceilings, high doorways as well to create higher frames around the doorways. That is an expense. And of course, we've got it here. And you've got some pretty cool neighbors as well. We know them.
I'd love to sit on that courtyard on a sunny afternoon.
Yeah.
Sunday after opens, after auctions, beer in the hand, sun on the face.
Yeah. There's so many apartments on the market out there. All of these viewers will agree to that. You literally have a choice of hundreds and hundreds all across through Bayside and Melbourne. But there aren't many courtyard apartments. When they come up, the demand is usually quite strong. So I'm glad you've all tuned in. You've had a first opportunity to see this property. If you have any interest, if you have any questions, please do reach out. We will be going to auction. Unfortunately, we launched this property 2 days before lockdown. No one's seen it. You're the first 20 plus viewers to actually see it as live and as real as we can get. We look forward to showing you all through in person when the time comes. So, Dylan, you've got to warn me when these close-ups come. So, there you go. Apartment G03, 11 to 19 Hall Street, Cheltenham. If you've got any questions, guys, please reach out. We will try to do another live stream in 7 to 10 days. So if you'd like a secondary look, please let us know. This clip will be available on my YouTube channel, so you can always go back and revisit it. Take your time, mute us if you like, and just enjoy the property in your own time. But a beautiful home. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you to our vendor for conducting the live stream. We really do appreciate it. Dylan, thank you. Any last words on this one? Anything we forgot to mention?
As you mentioned before, Ange, there's hundreds and quite literally hundreds of apartments currently for sale. This apartment is a cut above the rest. And throughout that tour, we saw it with the details, and it's the small things that matters. The high ceilings, the high doorways, in the walk-in robes as well, the jewelry drawer, the shoe racks, the use of space, the courtyard there as well, and the quality of the fixtures and finishings throughout really does make it a cut above the rest. So, of course, you got hundreds of choices, hundreds of options, but it just depends if you want an apartment that's going to be a cut above the rest, or if you just want a stock standard apartment.
Yeah, yeah. Look, the world is your oyster. As a buyer, the world is your oyster with apartment choices. We'd love to see you. Can't wait to see everyone, really, conduct a proper open home. Look forward to seeing you all on the other side of this lockdown. See you later.
Thanks so much for joining us. Cheers.
Bye.